So if you would have told me 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, that this little USB memory card looking stick would be able to fully record my meetings, transcribe them in real time, translate them in up to 15 different languages, create to-do lists for after that meeting, and then let you take action on that to-do list, I would have thought you were absolutely crazy. But that's exactly what Viaim's NoteKit aims to do, and it does it extremely well. And as somebody who's used the RecDot headphones before, which does something similar but in a different form factor, this thing at this size, at this price point, is absolutely insane, and I think it's a must. Let's talk about it. So just to show you how simple this unboxing was and what you get out of here, you open up the packaging itself, you get all the paperwork, and then you unveil the actual NoteKit from Viaim. And this Viaim, it brings everything already plugged into it. It's basically a cap for the USB-A port or the USB-A plug, and then that also unplugs itself and reveals a USB-C to USB-A adapter. So if you want to plug in directly to a USB-C port, you can do that, or directly to a USB-A port, you can do that as well. And what that means is all you need to do is plug it into one of these ports and you'll be able to turn this thing on and begin to record whatever you see fit, whether it's on your computer or in the real world around you. So what this little dongle is a smart recording tool. So it has a smart mic and an AI assistant that's built in that goes along with Viaim software as well. And it's rolled into one tiny minimalist design, which I absolutely love. It's kind of this mirror finish. Does attract some fingerprints, but I'd still like how futuristic it looks and how it just kind of feels like it belongs in 2030. So now, what exactly does Viaim's NoteKit actually do? So what makes this different is that it has 3 recording modes and can run them entirely on their own. So the first one is going to be that online meeting mode. Real-time transcriptions for Zoom, Google Meets, or whatever you end up using when it comes to video chatting software. It'll be able to record those meetings very simply and then be able to determine who's speaking, when they're speaking, and exactly what they're saying. Then you have my favorite mode, which is going to be on-site mode, which is able to record meetings that are actually happening in person. So if you have a computer or you're able to plug this into anything that has power, you can turn on the button itself, see the LED light turn on, and it's going to start recording, and not only recording, but similar to the online meeting mode, it'll again divvy up exactly who's speaking, when they're speaking, what they're saying, and then of course give you all the action items after the fact and summarize it with Viaim's AI. And then one of my favorite modes has to be the audio video mode. So again, if you're a person that could be hard of hearing, or maybe you're in a public setting where you don't have headphones, but you want to watch some content that just doesn't seem to have transcriptions or subtitles, or maybe you're watching something in English, but you need to translate it to a different language and have some closed captioning that way, this does that, and it does it extremely well and in real time. So it adds real-time subtitles and translations while watching foreign language videos to allow you to understand what's going on in your native tongue. And now in my opinion, the magic happens not really in the actual hardware, but I mean the hardware is great and looks fantastic, but it's the software that really sets it apart from the rest of the competition. And to me, the most useful aspect of Viaim is going to be their after AI summaries, as well as their action items and to-do lists that it generates for you based on whatever conversation, whatever meeting you're having, or whatever the case may be. It's essentially having a digital assistant or a digital note taker where instead of having to physically write something down and then try to remember what you're writing down, you can just follow along where you were at, look up exactly what you need to look up, and then it'll tell you those key points, and then finally, like I keep mentioning, give you that final to-do list to be able to get whatever you need to get done for the next meeting or the next action item. And now to actually get this started, it's dead simple. Anybody who picks this up can do it immediately. All you do is you plug it into your computer via the USB-A or USB-C plug that you use for your corresponding computer. You press on a button, the LED light turns on, and voila, you are recording, you are getting ready to move in real time, and it has those dual mics to be able to distinguish who's speaking and when they're speaking, and then be able to give you a speaker A, speaker B, speaker C, and it'll learn your voice over time, so it'll end up learning that, hey, Fernando's the one that's speaking most of the time, and it'll dictate, hey, Fernando said this versus speaker A said this, and then it'll continue to divvy it up that way. It's that simple and that easy to use. So whether you are in a team meeting, doing interviews, studying at a lecture hall, listening to a professor, or just trying to understand a video that's in a different language and you want to understand it in your own language, the Viaim NoteKit can literally do everything that you would want it to and then some. I mean, to the point where I'm only kind of scratching 20% of what this little pin can do. So if you are in the need for a digital note-taking assistant for somebody or something to be able to take notes on your behalf and then be able to give you those action items after the fact, and do that with confidence, definitely check out Viaim's NoteKit in the first link in the description below. It'll be the best deal possible. And big shout out to Viaim for partnering up with 9to5Mac again. Like I mentioned, definitely check out our RecDot review and walkthrough. It has all the same recording technology of this NoteKit, but also in a headphone form factor, so it can give you a little bit more when it comes to audio for you to be able to listen and translate in real time. But that'll do for this video, everybody. If you made it to the end, leave a little dolphin in the comments down below. Let me know if you've tried an AI assistant like this that kind of blends hardware and software before. But if you want to watch more videos like this, check out Winnie's videos right here. Until next time, I'm Fernando. Peace, everyone.